Hello people, I'm here with a new double review, and today's double review is on Transformers Beastars Prime, Twinstrike, aka Twin, and Hun-Grrr, of the old famous G1 group of Decepticons called the Terracons. Well, in Transformers Prime, Terracons are zombies. Range! Actually, no. John! But these guys are the Terracons. They are the awesomeness of Predacons, forces of Predacons. And I hope to see these guys plus Blot, Cutthroat, and Ripper Snapper in Beastars Prime. And Transformers Beastars Prime. They are gonna rock so hard. They are gonna crush, rip, and slice. And they're a combination of Abominus. Oh, that's gonna be so awesome to watch, because I always liked Abominus. He was one of my favorite G1 combiners, besides Predaking and Devastator. And I'm hoping if Transformers Prime were to continue for a 4th season, which I didn't mind because of the fandom, they keep the Predacons and they keep Predaking in it as well, and they keep like one handful of Predacons, hoping that handful would be these guys and their 3 companions, because Abominus would make a great warrior for not only Predaking but also for Megatron to have, because he's an unstoppable killing machine. I'm just happy to have these guys. I found these guys at my local Walmart in Vancouver, and I'm just on the lookout for the remaining 3. And once I get the remaining 3, I'll have all 5 of the Terracons. Which, again, the Terracons from G1, they were awesome. Hun-Grrr, Ripper Snapper, Cutthroat, Blot, Twin, all 5 of them, plus their combination of Abominus, were just pure awesome, in my opinion. And these guys live up to their old G1 name, because they are sort of based on their old counterparts, like Twin. He is in the colors that he was when he was in G1. Hun-Grrr is a more modern version of the 4-legged Hun-Grrr that we got in old G1. Instead of being 4-legged, he's 2-legged. He still has the 2 heads, but also he gets arms, even though they're little T-Rex arms, so he can go Mrrr. So you can go Mrrr. And this with I'm calling him Twin, his OG1 name. Same with Block and Cutthroat when I get them. Ripper Snapper and Hun-Grrr were the only ones allowed to keep their OG1 names, but I'm moving Twin here out of the way, because I'm going to show Hun-Grrr real quick with Hun-Grrr. This is the only old G1 Terracon I own, and that's the 2-headed dragon known as Hun-Grrr. Got back out because Hun-Grrr is kind of bigger than Hun-Grrr. And you can see the vast difference. Smaller dragon, 2 legs, arms. bigger dragon, 4 legs, 2 heads, and no arms. Which is kind of okay, and they're still the same guy. It's just he's a more updated, modern version of this big guy. Hun-Grrr. Hun-Grrr. I always like doing that. There we go. There's Twin and Hun-Grrr. Oh, and this to show you what they look like with another dragon. Here's their overlord. Protecting the overlord of all Predacons. I rule Iron Fist. Oh, and I also got, today, Ripclaw. I got the female dragon, Ripclaw. And she's actually pretty cool. And I'm gonna have her in my Transform shows, but unlike most of the Predacons that apparently we haven't seen others besides Predagon, but instead of them being like mindless beasts and all that, having her be like her comic book version of herself that we saw of her, because we've only seen the comic book version of Ripclaw, and I'm giving her the cunningness of a primal hunter, basically like the old Predacon leader, Razorclaw, giving her the thrill of the hunt kind of thing. She likes the thrill of the hunt. But anyway, she'll have her own review, but right now I'm focusing on flashes from my past. The Terracons, Cutthroat, Whippersnapper, Hun-Grrr, Twin, Blot. I always liked them because they were monsters, hence why they were called Terracons. They were pretty much they were basically the brutes. They were the ones that Megatron wrote, Terracons, go! Smash them! Crush the Autobots! And they did it, even though we did it in very, very gruesome, bashing, awesome, yet gruesome ways ever against good old Prime and his Autobots. Throwing them around, blasting around, and just breathing fire on them. And what I mean by breathing fire, that would be Hun-Grrr and Twin, since they were the only dragons of the team. Whippersnapper was a land shark, Cutthroat was a vulture. It kind of reminded me of the Thunderbird. And Blot was like a kaiju. And seriously, he was like a kaiju monster. Bulky, destructive, almost like Orga. But I'm just geeking out because I like these guys so much. And articulation-wise, in Dragon mode, Hun-Grrr, both his necks can go bleh. So you can go like, woohoo! You almost got my head. I'm gonna move Twin out of the way. You can see him right there. See? You can see Twin. He's right there. I'm gonna pull Hun-Grrr's weapon out. It's just the Dragon Tooth Saw Blaster. Pew pew. As I said, Hun-Grrrr, his neck can go whoop whoop. And go, I bonk. I bonked myself. And he can look down like, huh? What the frick? What is that? I don't know. Do you see anything? I don't know. His heads can go up, like up, but not down. So they can have one head focus on somebody and the other head goes like, oh, and have one head go like, oh, what do you see? Oh, fuck. Left one on the bottom. No. Meteor. Fuck. We're gonna go instinct again, are we? Yep. We're dead. And these little arms here can go up and down, so you can have them go like, I give up. Or rawr. And his little feet arms can go up and down. So you can have them go, oh, I broke my foot. Oh, God. His legs can go all the way around, and they can go, hoo, hoo, hoo. As well, the articulation, Mr. Hun-Grrr got. Yeah, the Sinner Twin. The Sinner Twin, his front legs can go all the way around, and also go ooh. His back legs got more motion in them. They can go forward, back, just like the front ones, but they also have ankle articulation, and they can go whoop, 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 whoop. And his heads can move in almost like if he was an actual two-headed dragon, like freedom of motion for both heads. Both his heads can go like, huh? Huh? Car, must eat car. Must burn Autobots. Must burn. But that's all the articulation these guys have. Now let's go to robot mode. Let's go with Hun-Grrr first. Sinner Twin will go right over here. You like her. We don't watch this. Because I'm Sinner Twin. Her. What you want to do is with these, with his arms, have them flush against his back, like so. And you just rotate these around, and these will become his arms. You can fold his feet up. Again, these are his arms. And they got that whole thing with them. With his dragon hands, you fold them up, and they become his big feet. And with his tail, you just fold it down against his back, and then you have Hun-Grrr in his run, and he looks awesome. And you can have him hold his weapon in either hand, either like this, but more importantly, you'll have him hold it. He's got stretch marks on his feet. On his feet, but that's not a problem. You don't mess with his feet too much, they'll be okay. And you can have him hold his gun, as he's supposed to hold it. See, right there, he's got a little stress. He's got stress on his feet. See, but that's okay. I'm not gonna mess around with him too much. But yeah, and he does it with mine. He does have a bit of a standing problem, but that's fixed because you gotta have to have his legs spread out a bit to have him stand up. But once you get him standing, he's staying. Because I think, yep, see, he stands. Okay, that was Hun-Grrr. Now we go to Twinstrike, aka Twin. What you gotta do with him is remove his weapon from his back, fold his tail in, stand him up like so, turn these around like so. So he has freedoms. Then you this part's kind of shitty. You pull that out and you rotate that around. And you push that in. That gets rid of the weird, like, oh, I don't have that much of a leg, but gives it like a solid leg. And you do that this side as well. Rotate. Push in. And yep, like that. With these, you do that. You do that. Have these like that. You pull these down. These are his arms. These are his arms, by the way. These are Twinstrike's, aka Twin's arms. There he is without a head, but then that's where you open his chest. You push right here. You fold his head up, close his chest, give him his hammer, and there you have Twinstrike. And here are the two dragons of the team, Hun-Grrr and Twin. That sometimes happens a little bit with Twin, a little bit. But there you go, there's Twin and Hun-Grrr. And these guys are just awesome. I have no other words to explain. These guys are cool. They're some of my childhood brought back. I just like these little guys. I really do. And yeah. The Hun-Grrr, I have not that much problems. These don't feel like they're gonna break, even though they have stretch marks. They're like, I don't feel like they're gonna break, because these guys are made of good. With stretch marks. Boy! You thought me, you motherfucker. And I just like these guys. I even like the fact they gave Twin a hammer so he can go. So if you want to do like a comedy show of all the Predacons that form Hun-Grrr, Twinstrike, Cutthroat, Blot, and Ripper Saber, have like a little Transform comedy show with them, like I'm gonna have. Let's have Hun-Grrr go. Let's have Hun-Grrr going. Hey, Twinstrike. Wait! Let's have, like, Twinstrike. That Twinstrike just go. Oi, Twinstrike. Hey! Oops. Hey, yeah! Oh, you're gonna pay for that one. These are awesome. And they do combine. These guys do combine. I'm pretty sure you saw reviews already. So these guys can combine. And I'm gonna show you by converting Hun-Grrr here to his torso mode. That's why you have to do his arms and fold his feet like that, so they can slide in and hook up into the other guys. And you just come in right here, oops, slide his chest down like that, rotate Abominus's head out of the Hun-Grrr's chest, turn him around, and then you have Abominus's chest. And with Sinatwin, you just pretty much convert him back to his dragon mode, because you pretty much convert Sinatwin to his dragon mode, but then do all of this. And you fiddle around with him. That's the arm mode. And you just see these holes right here? You see these holes? That's where you basically put Sinatwin right there, so that's how Sinatwin becomes the arm of he becomes the arm of Abominus. And to show you him as the leg of Abominus, because I did find it out, you do that with Hun-Grrr's dragon leg. And then it's for Sinatwin. Just gotta move his tail out of the way. You do this with his dragon heads. And hold on, I need to look at the image again. I found an image. Okay. Aha. So that's how, that's how they did it. I see, I get it now. Mr. Finicky. And just rotate these and bring his tail and what you also do is you slip Hun-Grrr right here. You plug one end of the pegs that you use to peg in Twin on in arm mode in the hole in Hun-Grrr's dragon head's mouth, and you do the same on the other end, and then you have Twin in pretty much what looks to be a leg mode. And it doesn't look half bad either. It looks kind of cool. And now this unpegged Twin can flip these guys back into robot mode. And that is my review on Twinstrike, aka Twin, and also Hun-Grrr. But just to end this review, here's Predaking the Predacon Overlord, and with two of his Predacons, And this is how I'm ending this review. Predicating with 2 of his Predacons from the Cyberverse line. And I will see you all later once I get the other 3 so I can do a review on all 3 of them. And then do a review on all of them combined as... Well, do a whole review on all 5 on all of them, doing backstory and all. Well, not on the Cyberverse backstory, but of the Transformers Generation 1 backstory, then combine them into Abominus and do an Abominus review. So, see you guys later for those reviews.